Hey guys, it's
Hey,
Baydz1 in the classic scream mask with
Dylan the Mixed One,
and
mollyrulz9999.
and we
and
and we're here with the Avatar review.
Yes. And also, we are doing this in costumes.
kick it off with a storyline. Kick it off.
Well, why doesn't Molly Rule 999 do it?
Do you want to talk about the storyline?
Okay, if you wish. Well, the main story of it is Sam Worthington's character, Jake Sully. He goes to another planet which is inhabited by the Na'vi. I especially like that thing you're doing up there. And they are trying to cut down all the forests to get access to this precious mineral, which is in a Na'vi, a really heavily civilized part of the Na'vi tribe and all that stuff. So, in order to get info and all that other stuff, Jake Sully uses something called an avatar, hence the name of the movie, which gets them inside the Na'vi tribe to try and learn more about them. And he starts to embrace their culture and their way of life, and the way they do things. And he is starting to question who is the real enemy. Is it the Na'vi or is it the humans? And of course, it's those little moral things that definitely come into play in this movie. So, yes, that's basically the story of the movie.
Well, you saw it in 3D, but I saw it in 2D, and it was actually really good visual effects. I
Yeah.
have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good sounds as well, and like the explosions and all that.
Yeah, really good visual effects.
Yeah, I can't agree more. Like they had really stunning visuals. I was surprised how they managed to get all the subtle facial animations and yet do the bodily animations at the same time, which I believe was done.
I really liked the blue in it.
Yeah. Like the way they've done that was brilliant, and the way they've managed to yeah, and like the way they've managed to put other little CG add-ons onto the to the Navi, and it's just really well made.
Yeah.
Like you can tell that James Cameron really wanted to put a lot of effort into making this movie big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure did.
Very true.
Well, we did Sanctum, and I haven't really seen that. Would that 3D be as good as Avatar, do you think?
Oh, I haven't seen Sanctum, but I think the 3D in Sanctum would be better because people have become more accustomed to 3D and all the different techniques that can be used to make it better. So I think, yeah, Sanctum would probably be better in 3D than Avatar. Although that's not saying Avatar's bad in 3D. In fact, it was rather alright in 3D.
Tom Shadowbash said that the visuals were stunning in Sanctum.
Well, they look like it. Like I've only seen the trailer, but it looks good.
Well, I'll have to go check it out.
Well, what was it about?
I think the audio was actually pretty good too. I did like the audio.
This was made in 2009.
With the whole end bit where they're smashing through the forest and just making havoc and.
Don't spoil too much, don't you? Well, probably everyone's seen it anyway.
Yeah. Probably everyone's seen this movie, but we're here to review it. So if you don't,
yeah, well, yeah. I don't see how anyone would even want to watch this because they've already seen the movie. They know what it's about. But for those of you that have not seen this movie and
want to watch the review.
Well, if they haven't seen the movie, then they should watch it.
This made in 2009.
Awesome.
Indeed, it was made in 2009. I think it.
I think it was the best movie in 2009.
Yeah, definitely.
Or 2010, either one. I think.
I think it was 2009 because I think because Avatar lost to the Hurt Locker at the Oscars, and I think that was Hurt Locker was 2009.
Yeah.
Actually, I love the ironic story about that. The woman that directed The Hurt Locker was James Cameron's ex. So, she got all the awards and he got nothing. And it was like,
Hurt
ooh.
Locker
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. I liked the Hurt Locker.
Yeah. It was very
One of my favourite movies.
It could have been a little bit more better, but it was really good acting.
Mm.
Everyone knows it's James Cameron as doing Titanic and all that, and ever since he did Avatar, that like boosted up his name a bit, as a director.
I think it's going to be no more for doing Avatar than doing Titanic because, the amount of success it's gotten and the amount of people that view it and love it and all that stuff, they're all going to be jumping on the bandwagon.
And the storyline for this film actually really fits it, and the characters are really good, and it was like a really well done movie, really good.
I hope he makes more classic movies.
Yeah. Well, if he spends time working on them and makes them really intricate, then I think he could come up with something really unique.
Yeah.
But, it might happen in the next 2 years. It might happen in the next 50, if James Cameron lives that long.
Well, I would give this movie 4 stars out of 5.
I would give this movie in a 10 rating, probably 9 out of 10.
Okay, so that's 4.5 out of 5 stars.
4.5 out of yeah.
But the action in this movie was like undescribable, man. It was like really good action as well.
Yeah, the action was brilliant in it, and because they've got all the CG and stuff to back it up as well, they've managed to make it. They managed to give the action a bit of meaning, which is always good to see in films, because you don't just want mindless action just happening here and there for no reason. Otherwise, it gets boring.
When I saw the trailer, it didn't really show much. No, it wasn't really like knowing if it would be good or not, because the trailer didn't show much,
Yeah, I thought it was trying to show, be a bit of a show-off, really, from the trailer.
Yeah.
It kind of seemed like a big-budget action film. It seemed more like an action film than a, fantasy or immersive film.
Well, when I saw the trailer and all that, I wasn't really excited, but when I went to cinema, I saw everything else, so I didn't really have any choices. Really.
Unmasked.
Well, I didn't have really a choice to watch anything else, so maybe I just went to see Avatar. That was the right decision.
Yeah. I'm surprised it got all the success it did. Over here, it stayed in the cinemas for 3 months.
Yeah.
I like the bit when they fly the
pterodactyl things.
Or Twilight, that
was
stayed
pretty good the way they made them. I don't know how, but that was really well done.
Yeah.
Twilight and Alice in Wonderland, they stayed in the cinema for a few months as well.
Yeah, that's right, they did. Yeah. I kind of wouldn't blame them for, Eclipse being there, because, I saw the first Twilight, I thought that sucked. I actually thought it sucked. I saw the second one. Oh no, did I see the second? No, I didn't. I heard about the second one, and it sounded pretty crap. And then I watched the third one, and I liked the third one. Believe me.
The visuals were optical. Good action as well.
Yeah, in Avatar, yeah.
I heard that they're making it into 2 parts. So let's start with Avatar instead of talking about Twilight. Well, is that
All out, it was a good movie, and...
Yep. Yeah, I give it 8 out of 10.
And if you haven't seen it, then you're dumb because you haven't, and don't see it.
I wouldn't say they're dumb, I'd just say they're not very movie-wised.
And, subscribe to Dylanthemixed1 if you haven't seen that channel.
And Baydz1.
And Baydz1. And myself, mollyrulz9999, although it's completely optional.
Yeah. Subscribe to mollyrulz9999. And subscribe to Baydz1 because
he's like the man.
That's coming from the screen mask. Yeah.
with an eye patch.
I'm a movie critic. Please. Anyway.
Dude, I think that screen mask, you can see one of your eyes, but you can't see the other.
Yeah, he pulled the other eye out. I don't know why.
Oh, shame on them.
Shame on him.
cast thee down to Hades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
One what's really good. Talk about Hades. Percy Jackson. That was a really good movie as well.
Really? You like that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a rage here.
How long is this video going for? Yeah, I think we should end it now.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's quit this thing.
Yeah, someone's calling us.
Oh, gee.
Dylanthemixed1 out.
Awesome. Done.
Baydz1 out.